My name is Tyler Brooks. I'm 24 years old and I was diagnosed with cystic fibrosis when I was 3 months old.
My name is Melissa. I'm 24 and I have CF.
I'm Steve.
I'm Gordon.
I'm Kim.
I'm Oliver.
And Oliver has cystic fibrosis.
A very simple way to describe what cystic fibrosis is it's a chronic lung disease.
The thing is with a lung, once it's damaged, you don't grow a lung back.
Normally you have a thin layer of mucus in your lungs that's able to clear out bacteria that invades your lungs. But in CF patients, that mucus becomes very thick and kind of clogs the lining of the lungs, and so they can't clear out that bacteria. So they'll get chronic lung infections, which leads to lung damage and that kind of thing.
Like plug your nose and take a straw and breathe. Sure, you can do it for a few minutes, but do it all the time. And then try to walk or run and breathe through that. And it's like, geez, I just can't even imagine.
As much as I don't try to think myself as different from the average student, I have to wake up an hour and a half before the average person would to get to a class, because you have to do your therapy twice a day.
My first boyfriend, little kid stuff, told me, I gotta dump you because you'll die and leave me with the children. So it was my first experience with a guy, and that's when I realized that, hey, everything's gonna be harder, even finding a relationship and somebody to deal with it.
Shinorama means a lot to me. I really couldn't put into words how much I appreciate anybody who takes time to take part in Shinorama, anybody who supports it, anybody who donates to it.
When I hear about people just taking the initiative and doing something selfless like that, wanting to help me and they don't even know me, I guess it's humbling.
And I mean, Steve and I, we both participated in Shinorama in first year at Western. Obviously now I have a connection, so I realize looking back how important it was and what I was doing. I guess if I had a message to the first year students is to just kind of take a moment and realize that every coin or every bill you pull in is really affecting the futures of these young people with CF, and that it really is going to make a difference.
My name's Andrew Tankis. I'm a two-time cancer survivor, and I had the fortunate opportunity to meet Terry Fox back in 1980 when he came through Hamilton.
I'm Tobin. I'm 12 and I'm a 3-time cancer survivor.
When I met Terry Fox at the Royal Botanical Gardens during his Marathon of Hope run in 1980, I had to keep up with him in a wheelchair. I could walk, but not very well. Terry was very inspirational. One of his favorite quotes, if I'm not mistaken, was "Never give up."
I'm one of thousands, many kids who are going through battle or have been through, or who are just getting diagnosed.
The type of tumor I had back then was not known as a pediatric tumor. Unfortunately, it is much more common now.
I don't think that people really think more about childhood cancer. They think more about adults with cancer, and like childhood cancer is underfunded.
There is not a cure yet for brain tumors or cancer, but they're very close. And they have learned a lot to make the treatments that they give to children and adults safer, better, and much more effective.
This week is yours. It will change your life in more ways than you'll realize right away.
But here at Western, a week also gives you the opportunity to change the lives of millions of others across the country.
Because as you'll see, while Western does a week big, we give back even bigger.
Every year, millions of Canadians deal with the effects of cancer and cystic fibrosis.
These two diseases are unrelenting in their pursuit of our friends, family, and loved ones.
Join us as we lead two of the largest post-secondary charity campaigns in Canada to fight back against these diseases.
With your help, we will make a difference and bring our country that much closer to a cure.
We are not turning our backs on these causes, so help us face these diseases, and together we can find a cure.
Come out to shine and help us give those suffering from cystic fibrosis back their right to breathe.
As those with CF fight for every breath, we will fight with them to make CF stand for Cure Found.
Together, we will shine for the Loney family, Tyler Brooks, Melissa Pike, and the thousands of other Canadians suffering from cystic fibrosis.
Join Terry Fox's Marathon of Hope as we run to fight back against cancer.
We hold the largest post-secondary Terry Fox run in the country and lead the nation in making Terry's dream of a world without cancer a reality.
Together, we will run for Tobin Haas, Andrew Tankus, and the millions of other Canadians fighting cancer.
No matter what residence, faculty, affiliate, or constituency, we will all come together to create change.
If Western doesn't fight back against cancer and CF, who will?
These campaigns are what bind us together during O Week.
It is the heart and soul of what we do.
And we hope you're ready to join us in making sure no one has to suffer any longer.
This is the age that we can make a difference.
This is the age we can find a cure.
This is the age of change.